Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Again, now,
Start recording.
right, I mean, typically.
Okay.
So now so far, it's just, so the local recording's happening, the streaming is beginning to happen from here.
Okay.
It's beginning. Let YouTube make the final choice on whether the stream is
Well,
live.
no,
Most of the
Feeding
time.
live now, or? is it-
But it is actually live.
We're actually live right
Oh,
Because for some
Streaming.
reason, this time, it didn't require that last step.
now. Okay,
For some
so
reason.
we're all, no.
No, that's fine.
And also one problem, if you
Same
stop, we have to create a new feed. So
gotcha.
don't stop. So
That's the thing I'm
why
using
don't you go do sound? And why don't you go do the camera? Yeah,
Yeah,
you're now in charge
you
of
talked
sound.
about
You're doing
it. You
sound.
made the mistake of talking about
I'd be
it.
happy to do it.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
So David and I are gonna go down on the floor and we will
Yeah.
talk.
Wonderful. Except I didn't get any,
Yes,
Well,
right. Unfortunately, we never did get any camera instruction.
not yet.
So, quick and dirty camera instruction.
Well, so David, you can do camera instruction as part of the show.
Yep, that's fine.
And I'll put a camera on.
I think Corbin has to go pee.
No, I'll take him outside. So David, pick a camera and I'll put a camera on you.
Gotcha.
Camera 4,
Just,
is that one you want to use?
And here, that's your camera picking up. I'll use that microphone on you there.
just a minute.
You sure you want me to do this one live? I'd rather have practice first.
No, it's okay. You're gonna.
This is just the way of it.
There you go.
Okay, yes. We were looking for something to actually video, so we're going to video the instruction that you're going to get.
Okay.
Okay, so you learned a little bit already about just generally powering the camera on, making sure we got the indicator light saying that we're getting the signal being sent
Okay,
up there.
power is
Right here. That's the power button. It's a
Up
recessed
here.
button. Let's turn it off.
Okay.
Okay, you notice we turned it off, which means now the ready. General camera controls. You've got this boom handle here for controlling the panning left to right and the tilting up to down.
Okay.
And then you've got this rocker switch here for controlling the wide angle to telephoto.
Yes.
So when I press telephoto, it zooms in, and when I press wide angle, it zooms out.
Telephoto. Where is this again?
Wide angle
Okay.
telephoto.
Oh, okay.
When I press, so I press the wide angle side, okay, and I press the telephoto and it zooms in.
Okay.
I press the wide angle and it zooms out.
Okay.
The reason why we have this control down here is because putting your hand actually on the camera would introduce shake to the camera. We don't want the camera to shake.
Hey, Brad,
Yes.
if you have a
Because
minute, I
the
have some
main,
questions about
the original wide angle and telephoto controls are up here on the camera, but we
Oh.
don't want to use those
Right.
because we don't want to introduce shake.
Right.
So instead,
Wide angle and what is it, the other one?
telephoto,
Telephoto. Okay.
the two extremes of the zoom function.
Okay.
The wide angle and telephoto are the two extremes of the zoom functionality.
I'm sorry.
Oh, so the microphone there is.
Oh, I was only looking at these. I wasn't even looking at these. I was wondering.
Two functions of
Of the zoom,
the Zoom. Okay.
right? I mean, the two extremes of zooming are going telephoto in or wide angle out. And the reason why I use the terminology in and out is it's the zoom, what happens in the video frame when you zoom in or out is similar to when we push in or out. It's a similar effect. effect. It's not exactly the same effect. There's an actual difference, believe it or not, but it's a similar to effect to the pushing in.
So when you want to push it back, when you...
The only time you would want to actually dolly the camera around is if you physically can't get a shot with the pan, the tilt, or the zoom. If you physically can't use pan, tilt, or zoom for your shot, then, as a last resort, then dolly. So this is like, because these wheels do not roll smoothly. If they roll smoothly, I would say, okay, fine. If they roll smoothly, fine. Maybe you can move it around. But they don't roll smoothly, so instead, leave it stationary and use these controls instead. That's right. We are not using onboard audio. The audio is coming from the other discrete microphones around there. Because this is a studio, we've got discrete microphones. Right. This is correct. All right, so, another thing that you didn't get a chance to see too, you were not here last week, is what we call white balance. When the camera is first turned on, it is not going to know what the current lighting conditions are. You're gonna have to tell it what the current lighting conditions are, and you tell it with what's known as a white balance. Yes. So, the way you do white balance, function, white balance, and then scroll down through all the choices until you get down to custom white balance, and then select custom white balance, and then finally pick your white target, zoom in on it so that it fills the majority of the field. It doesn't have to fill all of the field, but as long as it fills the majority of the field, and then press set white balance, and you'll see a little icon flash there. See the icon flashing there?
Yeah.
That's telling you while it's flashing, it's doing its measurements, and those measurements are telling the camera what the current lighting conditions are. Because the camera needs to know the current lighting conditions it's operating under.
Okay.
So that's what you're doing when you're white balancing. You're letting the camera know what the current lighting conditions are. So it's finished, that little icon's finished flashing, so it's done white balancing.
Okay.
So now we can exit out with the little X button for exiting out.
Okay.
And now then we'll come back on our zoom. So now we can show, and eventually this camera for today's little exercise is going to be focusing on whoever's sitting over on that bench over there.
Okay.
So I'm just putting it in that general vicinity. Just sort of get a feel for, panning and tilting and zooming. Just get a feel for it, just try a few things.
Okay.
Because they had a chance last week to get a feel for it, so you might as well get a feel for it yourself.
Right.
And I'll sit over here, and you can get a feel for how much of the camera frame, how much of the viewfinder frame you want my body to take up.
Okay.
Do you want to make it a whole body shot, or do you want to zoom in so maybe it's going from like my belly button to the top of my head? It's up to you. As the camera operator, you can make those decisions about what.
Okay, already.
Yes. Ask me any question.
I pressed L record.
Fine. Yeah, it's not currently recording because we've got the pause. That's the little signal for pause right there.
Yeah, but
How's your end going?
going great.
That's fine. Yes, I mean, you could accidentally hit it. To the best of my knowledge, we don't have any. Oh, we do have memory cards in there. I take it back. I thought we did not have any memory cards in there. Fine. I mean, if you had accidentally turned on recording, okay, so it's recording. So turn off recording.
Yeah, that's
Fine.
what I
Boom.
did, yeah. That wasn't the one I wanted to hit. I was going to hit the zoom.
Right. So that's a rocker switch. You either press this side
Oh, okay. There it
or
is.
that side.
Okay. Got it.
Yes, that's. Oh, I should have explained what I meant by rocker switch.
Right. I was
Sorry about that. I
That's
didn't
okay.
explain what I meant by a rocker
rocker
switch.
switch. Okay.
Has a switch with two sides that you can rock back and forth between. And it self-centers itself after it's done,
Nice.
after you let go of it.
Nice.
So,
Hey, Lena,
Yes.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Do you see the candle at the center of that table?
oh, this table
Yes.
over here.
What, maybe you could try as a test to
Zoom it in?
Yes,
slowly
try, see,
zoom in.
Okay.
just to get a feel for it.
Mhm.
Yes, depending on how firmly you press down on that rocker switch,
Mhm.
if you press the rocker switch all the way down, it's going to zoom at fastest speed.
Oh,
If you press the switch down slowly or only part way, then it will zoom and will change focal length at a different speed, a slower speed. So getting used to how far you have to press that
Right.
rocker switch to go to get the speed that you want is a reasonable thing.
so I got the whole entire candle. Now I'm going down.
And
Got it, that's a good target there, yeah. So now I'm going to the bench. Oh,
Yes.
awesome. Mm-hmm. Getting the feel of it.
Yes, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
really, the only way to get comfortable with it is just to try the controls and, you know, have a chance to see what the physicality of the controls is like. Wow, that's
So when you get serious, I can zoom in.
there, we go. I just wiped out. I wanted to wipe out. Okay, and I'm just going to this one over here, and this will be the stage, right? And the reason I'm telling this stage right is because that person standing on the stage, this would be the right-hand side. Right, that's why that is stage right. But when you say stage this or stage that, it's from the perspective of the person standing on stage. What's the voice from the perspective of this talent? When you say stage left or stage right, it's from the perspective of the talent. So stage right, stage left. That's just the convention. That's the convention. Because as the person standing on the stage, I'm the person standing on the stage, so that stage right, that stage left.
In other words, David just moved to the
Okay.
Yes.
And that's the.
Yes, that's just a bit of terminology that, that's a bit of terminology that
That's
other.
right here.
Right. But, you know, basically, if you put yourself in the shoes of who the person on stage is, that's the right.
That's how Jesus, that's what I was saying with you. Did I get that right though?
Yeah.
Okay, these three cameras are all ready to.
This is my left.
Right, that's stage right, and that's stage
That's
left.
broadcast.
Got it.
That's apparently the channel
Okay, good.
Right. And that's
from
what's-
YouTube.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And it's like that.
Yes, there's like almost a 5-second lag.
Yeah.
When you switch a scene, you won't see the scene switch here
Right.
until about 5 seconds later.
Yeah. That's what we're noticing.
Yes, and that's, right, that's a function of streaming. A function of streaming is there's gonna be a delay.
How goes the camera? How goes the camera? Become expert at it.
Yes, you can.
I'm getting there, I'm trying. I'm having difficulty though. What, this, could you do me a favor? I'm gonna ask you to say something at different microphones. And I want you to stay there until I say, okay, go to the next. So start by the microphone closest to camera 4.
And actually, when we've done mic tests,
and say something. Just go ahead and say something.
Not on.
No, it's on.
Is it? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Just a moment, let me just take a look at this. Oh, interesting, this does not, okay, apparently this is a microphone that has that has no bad side, because some of our microphones have a live side and a dead side, but this one does not have the little icon on it, so this must,
I'm not so sure about that. Yes, I hear that. but-
you're hearing that.
No, that's not the way to test it.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
That's how you test liveness.
Yes, but that's not how you test which side is the best side.
Right, no, it's not.
So, Lena, what I'd like you to do is try speaking into one side and then try speaking into the other.
Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you're speaking virtually at the edge, not in front of.
Right, your voice was here,
Why don't
this
you-
would
why
be
don't
in
you move
front,
the
this would be
microphone-
in front of.
Move the microphone
Excuse me.
forward. Okay, so there.
This would be in front, this is on the edge.
Okay,
So this would be in front.
okay.
So say something to the front.
Say something.
Okay, wait. You just spoke above it.
Say something.
Okay, here. I want you to imagine that your mouth
Okay.
is the, David, let me try this.
Yes, no, I mean, if she's,
It's too low.
first of all, it should not be that finicky. It should not be that finicky. I'm not sure why it's being as finicky as it seems to be.
Okay, so Lena,
Yes.
think of your mouth as a speaker.
Hello.
Okay, wait. Think of your mouth as the point from where the sound emanates. Now, what I mean by that is that the microphone is going to have a front side and a back side.
Okay.
Where you see the band,
Yes.
that's the edge. Now, what you were doing before, Lena, please look at me. You were speaking like this, right at the edge. I want you to try speaking to the front and then to the other side, the back. Do you understand?
Okay, I'm speaking on this side.
Yes, now turn the microphone so you're the same distance.
Hello. Can
Okay.
you hear me now?
I
1, 2, 3.
Okay, but make sure you're speaking at the same volume and the same distance.
Okay.
That's the way that I will test
Hello.
this.
Brad.
Now
Hello.
try, okay, now try the other side.
Do they have a hot side and a dead side?
Hello.
Okay, that's the front.
Yes.
That's definitely the front. Now-
Okay.
Now take a look at the microphone.
Okay.
Look to see the front, look at the back, see if there's a logo on the front.
There's not.
See if there's some way of differentiating between the front and back from looking. Is there some way?
Is there
that
any difference from the
identifies
left, from the front and the back? There's no difference from the front and the back. They look the same. Hello?
Yeah.
They look the same.
Okay, so
They-
what we're
they
gonna
are.
need is some sort of little dot that can go on the one side.
Like an L or like a F and a B. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. You might as well get used to the proper way to end the broadcast. Please go ahead and select the end card. One of the selection choices
Why
over
is
there
it
is
my
an
cursor?
end.
Did I do it?
One of the choices over there is an end card.
I'm sorry. Did it do anything?
Yes, it did. Yes, it
You
did.
want to see anything, end card, and then.
There's no difference visually. Okay, so one of the things I've learned is that every microphone like that that's sensitive, it has a front and it has a back. It looks like we've identified the front, but when we come here next time, somebody may have fiddled with it. It's the outcome, so we need a way of marking it, so we know immediately which is the front. The reason why is because when you speak, or anybody speaks into the back, it doesn't pick it up as well. Now, And what I wanted to say about the microphones, if that's the front and that's the back and this is the band, do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, we just need a microphone.
Right. What I was trying to say to you at the beginning is that you were speaking like this.
Sideways.
Either side, not only sideways, but up on top.
Uh-huh.
Which means your volume is going equally to both sides. There was no way of testing the